my friend Todd got me a new keyboard. That's exactly like my old keyboard that I love so very much. I just got into eating grits. I never wanted to eat grits just because of the name of the food. But I will say, they taste exactly how you would expect them to taste based off of the name of the food. You know? That's why I love the word cunt so much. Because anytime you meet somebody that's a cunt, like it perfectly describes her. Now men can be cunts too, but the word just doesn't have as much meaning unless you're talking about a woman. And it's not just because she has a cunt. That word just has such a oomph, you know? Love it. Love that word. It's great. And it really, really offends women that are more than likely cunts, you know? Yeah, I know I don't eat my food right. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything. I can feel it. I can feel your judgment. Like, man, she's weird. Yeah, you know that's not the only thing I'm weird about. I do everything weird. Did you not know this? You should see the way that I eat a hot dog. But, yeah, I got this new keyboard that's just like my old keyboard. You know that keyboard that I love so much? That has a bunch of black keys missing? Now, I'm eating a fuck ton of grits because it gives me energy. Now, get the fuck away from me, bitch. Get the fuck away from me. Don't you hate it when people are behind you and like they want to go faster than you? It's the worst. Because I'm obviously not a need for speed kind of gal. I just, I would rather take the scenic route. I would rather take the long way. Society wants everything right now. And that's why society is crumbling. Because they don't know how to wait for anything. They don't know how to appreciate anything. Because how can you possibly appreciate something you didn't wait for? You know? Yes, we're listening to Janis Joplin. Such a powerhouse of a singer. So much heart, so much passion, so much alcohol and so much heroin. I realize this, but I don't care. Because the bitch had talent, you know? I don't think she was eating kids. So that's good. Like a lot of these people, if you can even call it people, these musicians, these artists. I'm sorry, Beyonce is not a fucking artist. They all work for the Illuminati. Like, that means they're being controlled all the time. You know this based off of the symbols that they do during their concerts. In photographs, they always do certain symbols. I'm not saying the bitch doesn't have talent. They use people that have talent to put them out there and make them seem like they're artists and, oh, they speak for us. Yeah, they really speak for us. Yeah, Jay-Z really speaks for the black community. Totally. Especially when they want to blame white people for everything. I mean, it's just funny. It's funny that people are still buying that stupid ass narrative. You know what's crazy? It's like the more that you find out about history, the more you realize that you've been duped this entire time, you know? Like, the Civil War had very little to do with slavery. It had way more to do with states' rights. I'm sure that if you're watching this channel, you already know that. Like, they could have freed the slaves without all that shit. But, you know. The state had to clamp down like they always do, you know. When do they not clamp down? They wouldn't be the state unless they clamp down on totally unnecessary shit. Like, say the state was actually useful and they did what they were supposed to do, take care of the citizens of the country. You know, if they actually did that, I'd be in favor of it. But they don't fucking do that, do they?